Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Kevin Do, and in this video we'll be discussing which cryptocurrency the YouTuber slash boxer Jake Paul's invested in and why you should not invest. Tip number 1, never invest just because an influencer or a social media superstar tweets something out, especially when they tweet out particular cryptocurrency and put not financial advice. I'm not sure if you follow Jake Paul, but I saw some of his previous tweets when he's like sponsor or when he's backing up a particular cryptocurrency. He never put not financial advice, and he started putting not financial advice all of a sudden. Why do you think that is? My assumption is that he's probably getting sued, and that's why he has to put not financial advice. Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't financial advice. Just a YouTuber talking about his opinion and just trying to inform you, entertain you on what you should and shouldn't do. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I believe Jake Paul putting not financial advice is stopping like people from suing him and stopping people who are losing their life savings over these cryptocurrency, losing thousands and thousands of dollars investing in these cryptocurrency, because a majority of these cryptocurrency, majority of these things that YouTubers and other celebrities are backing, they're all just like a pump and dump thing, and majority of the people will lose money. A few people will probably make money if they sell really fast, but if you're a part of that 90% or however many percent, you'll most likely lose money. Just be careful in what you're investing in. Tip number 2, always do your own research. There are many influencers, many celebrities, and many people that you look up to who are always sponsoring something. But what they tweet out or what they post on either Instagram or Twitter, it doesn't mean it's always going to work out. They're usually always tweeting or posting something because they're sponsoring it or they're backing up a particular project. And we're not talking about just Jake Paul, just any influencer, anyone who has a big following. They're always getting paid to sponsor something. So like, you should not just buy because like they tell you to buy. You should buy because you did your own research. You spent hours and hours doing your own research and realizing that this is a good investment. If you don't research, you probably should invest unless you have a lot of money to blow, which I do not. If you do, awesome. For those of us who don't really know how to do research, you could just go to Google and just like type up whatever it is that you're looking for, or just watch a YouTube video about it. It is really simple and you can find anything online these days. I do have a quick question for everyone. I just want to like gauge where everyone's at. If you are a Jake Paul fan, press the thumbs down button. And if you are not a fan of Jake Paul, smash the like button. Just want to see where everyone's at, see how many fans he has, see if you guys are all Jake Paulers or not. Let's talk about the latest 2 cryptocurrency that Jake Paul is backing. The 2 that he's backing are Milf and Yummy. Now, before we get any further and start talking about the utilization and the usage of both Milf and Yummy, now let's look at the chart compared to when Jake Paul first supported that cryptocurrency to right now, and let's see where their cryptocurrency is at. As you can see on this tweet, Jake Paul tweeted out Yummy on May 14th, and that's when he started sponsoring it and started backing up Yummy. So now let's take a look at Yummy on May 14th. It was still very low, but a few days later, on around May 16th, you can see that Yummy reaches its peak. So if you bought it anywhere on the May 14th or even May 15th, and you sold it on May 16th, you're doing really well. But if you bought it on May 16th, on May 15th, or even later, you can see that you're probably losing a lot of your money. As you can see, Yummy dropped from all the way up here to all the way down here. That's a big difference. You probably lost like around 75% of your money here. So as you can see, when Jake Paul tweeted out, it was kind of a little pump from May 14th to May 16th. But after that, all the cryptocurrency and including. But after that, Yummy, as you can see here, just like took a deep dive, and it's 1/5 of his position of his peak. And chances are, Jake Paul probably bought it before May 14th. He probably bought it around like, maybe even like he probably bought it in the beginning when Yummy was first launched, or probably he bought it within the first week of when Yummy was launched. And then he probably slowly hold it a little bit, and then he tweeted it out. And then Yummy just skyrocketed. Because usually when someone tweets something out, they are really backing it. They already have a large portion of Yummy, and they're really holding a huge portion of the cryptocurrency. Now let's take a look at the cryptocurrency Milf. And from what I could tell so far, Jake Paul first tweeted out Milf on May 17th. So let's take a look at the price on May 17th. So around May 17th was when MILF reaches this high. But right after the tweet, this one didn't really get pumped up as much. Right after the tweet, actually maybe there's a little pump up right here on May 18th. MILF was dropping all on May 17th. And after the tweet, I guess it probably jumped it up a little bit. And after that, it just went downhill from there. So if you bought it, anywhere from like the May 17th, May 16th area, and you then sell on the May 18th, chances are you're getting killed and you're losing a lot of money. Because as you can see here, MILF dropped a lot. And I can't really find much about this. As you can tell, like, there isn't much information about MILF, but like in terms of like Yummy, they're actually kind of standing for something. I can't even find MILF like official website, and I don't really know much about this crypto. But I mean, if you somehow bought it on May 17th and you bought it at its peak, you're probably losing, you probably only have 1/8 of your money, So if you invested $800, you probably only have $100 left, and you lost like a really, really big chunk of what you have. You lost a lot of your money, and I hope no one invested, and I hope no one invested that much money. So this is like a question that I've seen a lot all over Twitter and all over Instagram. It's like, why are there so many different cryptocurrency? Simple answer is that everyone's trying to make money. And the reason why there are so many cryptocurrencies is because, like, besides everyone's trying to make money, is because like Bitcoin is like great and all, but like it takes like 15 minutes for you to like send Bitcoin to someone. It takes time for you to send Bitcoin over the blockchain. So like all these like new cryptocurrency, they always try to solve a problem, but like we still haven't found one that's like perfect and the one that like everyone recognizes. I mean, like right now it's like Bitcoin and like Ethereum. Those are the two most popular cryptocurrency, but they still like have their own issues. And this is why like more and more cryptocurrencies are created. Not just because of meme, not just because of making money, but I believe those are the primary reasons to why there are so many cryptocurrencies. Majority of these cryptocurrency will flop, but if you just like choose the right one, if you choose the right one and get lucky, you can make a decent amount of money on it. It is really hard because there are probably thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, and you can't really invest in all of them. Because if you invest in all of them, majority of them, 990 of them won't work out. 990 of them, you'll lose all your money in it, or a big portion of your money in it. For the few that does work out, you will make a decent amount of money in it, but you don't really know which one will work out, and like you'll just be investing way too much money, and that's usually not smart financial advice. As I mentioned earlier in this video, my recommendation for investing in cryptocurrency is just invest in what you can afford. Invest in what you can lose. So if you invest $1,000 into this particular currency, you have to think to yourself, will your quality of life change if you lose all of your money? If the answer is no, then you're not like investing too much money, and you should feel free to invest, but like, just do your own research before investing anything. And if you realize that $1,000 is too much and that you'll be really hurt and you won't be able to afford rent next month, then it's probably best to avoid cryptocurrency and to not invest in it. Just invest what you can afford without it affecting your quality of life. As everyone probably knows, during the last few days, like cryptocurrency has been dipping, but I haven't really been like checking the charts all the time. I haven't been checking every last second, because even if it drops 50%, my quality of life is not really going to go down. Wherever I have invested, I kind of already consider that money gone. At the end of the day, just be smart in what you invest in, do your own research. That's something that I kept on mentioning over the course of this video. I know everyone wants to find the next trendy cryptocurrency, but at the end of the day, it's really hard to find. And you should just play it safe. Everyone's trying to make money. You see these stories of like maybe the Dogecoin millionaire making like millions of dollars off Dogecoin, but like you don't hear about the story of people losing so much money. You hear it sometimes, but like they're usually not as public about it, and like the news article aren't running these stories because that's not something that people really want to see. Now that we looked at the chart and we could see that Yummy is kind of like a pump and dump, let's look at what it actually is and what Yummy actually stands for. Yummy is like primary mission, and their mission statement is to end world hunger. And how they're doing this is by donating $700,000 each week to charity, and they're collecting this money by like the transaction of like people buying and selling the coins. Yummy will take 3% of the cut and donate 3% of it to charity, which is equivalent, which they're hoping for $700,000. And if like Yummy's transaction fees raise above $700,000, if they already donated $700,000 to charity and they still have extra money left over, they'll use that money to invest into more Yummy coins, so that the current investor and the current holders can see their coins go up, and that can potentially help more and more people buy more and more, and help more and more charities get more and more money. Because as long as they can keep it, as long as they can keep on investing and like donating $700,000 to charity, it is a great goal. But there are many coins like this. Few will succeed, many will fail. Personally, I like their mission statement and I like everything that they stand for, because as I'm looking on the website right here, they already donated over 3 million meals, which is really amazing. 3 million people got food because of people buying and selling Yummy, which is a really good thing, because at the same time we're trying to make money, but we're also like donating a portion of our transaction.